As winter takes hold of the entire world, all of the armyman nations have decided to halt any military activities until the snow has been dealt with. In other words, winter must pass. However, even in the midst of this war, many of the armyman soldiers have decided to just ignore it, meeting old friends in other parts of the nation's militaries. To them, the war just doesn't exist. All that was left now is to celebrate peace, at least temporarily, especially since this was, according to the Armyman calendar, the day the world was made by all the gods. And so, why wouldn't they celebrate it? Hidden away in a barn within the farther parts of Orngistan, the director and Ataturks stood there to have their own private celebration.
I can't believe it,
Ataturk said. Another year of us being on this world.
Another year of this world existing,
the director chanted back. His heart wasn't really in it to it anymore. He began having his own doubts. Still, the gods were with them, one way or another.
At least it's good for us to know that Romulus and Jalan are too busy in their capital.
That is true, the director confirmed for Ataturk.
Jalan has gone so far, in fact, as to host a parade in the midst of winter. Those Reds really are nutcases. It only makes sense for them, old friend,
Ataturk said.
They are, after all, at home in these winter conditions.
Ataturk poured both of them a glass of wine, lifted up his glass, saying,
"To Creation Day."
The director allowed himself the indulgence of a smile.
"To victory."
In the Blue Homeland, Montgomery was having to meet with his up-and-coming general, Blueston. Blueston, working on a specially made blue computer, one of the newer models, was constantly looking over information.
"Still at it, are you?"
Montgomery said. "Of course I am, sir," Blueston replied. "I'm trying to ensure that we get everything right with this invasion. If we don't, the effort in order for us to try again will be immense." "I appreciate your dedication to duty," Montgomery said. "But look around you. It's the day of creation. Why are you wasting your time worrying about something that could be solved later?" Blueston said nothing. This was a personal mission for him. He really wanted to see all of the Armymen people, no matter what color, to have full access to the freedom, rights, and liberties that they have been denied so much. Especially the Reds. Those poor people have been oppressed for far too long. "Come on, young one," Montgomery insisted. "Relax. Just this one night. A little bit of recreation never hurt anyone." Blueston wiped away the sleep from his eyes. "Perhaps you're right, sir. I'll be with you shortly." Montgomery left. That just left Blueston alone. Maybe he was right. The planning for this invasion was starting to get to him, but he couldn't stop. Not when he was so close. He wanted everything to be perfect, down to the last minute detail. Then, his computer beeped. He was getting a transmission from an old-fashioned radio, one of his personal modifications. He opened up the communique. "Yes?" Blueston said cautiously.
"Greetings,"
replied the mysterious voice.
"I have been getting information that you might be trying to invade Greenland."
Blueston was taken aback. This invasion is... Wait a minute. Who are you?"
"Calm down,"
the voice replied.
"I am here to help you, not fight against you. If you want any chance of succeeding, you'll need the information that I have, especially since I am in Greenland itself, and I can easily identify the things that you will miss."
"Who are you?" Blueston insisted.
"My name would mean nothing to you. But for right now, you can call me Prometheus. At any rate, I hope you've got something to write down. I have lots of information to discuss with you.
Just beyond the tan and green border, a lost tan soldier was patrolling around the area when he stumbled upon an old friend from Greenland.
Timothy, I never thought I'd see you again, the tan soldier said. Is that you, Elmer? Timothy replied. This whole situation's crazy, isn't it?
The two men exchanged cigarettes, and they started smoking with each other, talking about how their lives have gone ever since the war began. Neither of them had expected to be in this position, but since it was a special day, they didn't care.
This whole war situation is crazy,
Aldemir said.
What was this war even started about anyway?
Well, Gromulus wants to completely take over all of tan industry, Timothy said. At least as far as I am concerned. Call you guys monsters.
You don't really believe that, do you?
No, I don't.
Still though,
It's interesting how they portray you guys. Not very nicely, of course, but I understand it.
our priests have called for a jihad against you guys. But I don't really see why. All of this is just meaningless. Why are we even continuing to fight? Why can't we just talk this out?
That's a question you'll have to ask the politicians, I'm afraid. Never really once into politics myself.
Me neither. I never really gave it much thought at all.
Still, though, it's nice to see you, old friend. Hopefully when the war is over, we can meet up again, eh?
I'll keep you in mind, Timothy.
And with that, the two parted ways, promising never to tell their superior officers where they went. The Order of the White Rose has also begun to celebrate this historic day. But that was with a little bit of a pageant. 8 members would arrive in front of the congregation, and there, wearing different colored masks, they would proclaim themselves to represent one of the 8 gods. I am Rel, one said, holding up a red mask. The god of the Reds, and I command this world to be.
I am Gree,
Another one said, holding up a green mask.
the god of the Greens, and I command this world to be.
And so it went. Tal, Yell, Gul, Bull,
Pull, and Orja.
and then finally, the 8 said in unison, We are the gods, and we command this world to be. One of the abbots stood forth and proclaimed,
Hearken unto the words of the gods, and may their blessings be carried forth throughout us all here and throughout the world.
The blessings of the gods be upon the whites, and upon all this company, and the world as well. And with that, the pageant ended. The whites began to talk among themselves, wondering if this war was to end. Would it involve them? And if so, how much would they have to give up for it? Hello guys, it's me, Van Zorzen here. Look, I just want to say thank you all so much for your support this entire year. And, Army Men World at War will return in a couple of weeks. I just wanted to get the, Christmas special out of the way. I was planning a Halloween special, but, that didn't work out according to plan. Anyway, once again, thank you all so much for your support this year, and I hope that we see you and have a better year next year. See you guys.